What's up, friends? It's Volt Firecore, and welcome back to Trash Tier Anime Reviews. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an anime very near and dear to my heart, Kaguya-sama: Love is War. Now, this is a very popular anime. It's at like an 8.40 something on my anime list, and I'm pretty sure it's like 140th most popular, which is insane. Absolutely insane. There's so many animes out there. Getting inside like the top 200 is insane, but top 150, very popular. So I decided to look inside the reviews and see if I could find anything that doesn't really constitute as a review and more of just dissing the anime, because they're always funny to look at. Of course, I will be blurring out their name and all that, but today we're going to be taking a look at a review that gave this anime a 3 out of 10. So let's take a look and see what they have to say and why this anime constitutes a 3 out of 10. Season 1 and just a comedy show. Turning my brain off is the only way I'm able to watch it. It's not even funny. Story is written very badly, or in this case, very average. Mostly boring. 3 out of 10. The art is very average. 4 out of 10. The sound, kind of okay. 5 out of 10. Characters, okay, 4 out of 10. So at first impressions, this doesn't really look like a review to me. It looks like a collection of thoughts that this person had after watching the anime. But then they gave it a 3 out of 10, so you'd think they have like a big old message to punch, but inside this first section at least, they're kind of just saying that it's just your basic run-of-the-mill comedy. The comedy's not even that funny, and the story in all is a 3 out of 10. I'm just gonna go chalk the whole 3 out of 10 story as a difference of opinion. It's a love story. They're not for everyone. I think Kaguya-sama: Love is War takes their idea of rich people trying to destroy their opponent with the power of love. They did it very well. But then you go out of your way to roast the comedy. Sir, no. You cannot say that Kaguya-sama: Love is War is not absolutely hilarious. Every single episode, there were so many sections of them where I was losing my shit. And this was around the time when I was like really not enjoying anime. This is the thing that reignited me. Sir, you are capping. I do not believe you. And also, regarding his whole spam of rankings, what the literal fuck, man? Those are way too big categories just to be applying nothing besides, yeah, they were okay, or nah, pretty boring. No, you can't take these huge ass motherfucking things that comprise of this large section in the anime and just put it down there to just give it a ranking without any kind of backbone to it. I'm not going to take this as a literal review, but come on, man, at least apply some consistency inside your rankings. I won't spend a cent for this anime. That, period S, how bad it is. Not worth the money. It's a great starter anime for noobs, though. Newbie will easily find this anime fun to watch as it is easy to understand. Very easy to understand. If they can't understand, probably had some serious problems on the education end. This anime does teach some values, but most are crooked. Don't try similar things if you go to Japan unless you want to be an actor. I'm as confused as you are. You might be sitting there right now trying to decode what happened. You might have went back and saw the video just to try and reread. But no, you still don't understand. So let me try to break this down. So he starts talking about how this is an anime that beginners can watch, which if you want to do, you go ahead. Yeah, Kaguya-sama, I watched that pretty early inside of my anime watching career, and it was funny as hell. And then he sneaked in a little roast in there on how you got mental problems on the education end, which I felt some sizzle, some secondhand sizzle from that one. But then he goes inside of some weird money shit. It's a small section, very small, but still it stood out to me because it didn't really fit inside of the review. Starts talking about how it's not worth the money. So what I think this dude did is he somehow got inside of like a deal where he had to watch this anime that he wasn't really a big fan of, and he got paid for it. Maybe a challenge by like one of his bros that knows he's not a big fan of love stories or comedies or something like that. He's more into shonen. He entered this bet, and it wasn't worth the money. He watched the 12 episodes, and they gave him like a $20 bill, and he's like, yo, fuck you. I did not enjoy this. It is not worth it. That's the only conclusion I can come to, since that means nothing else. Then again, this is something like for fantasy. This anime do not need you to be liter good at intelligence at all. You can be a kid of 3 years old and will still enjoy it. Basically, the anime is easy to understand. Good for beginners. Alright, I have a lot of trouble with reading weird sentences like this, but I've been able to pull out a couple points he was trying to make. So towards the end of this, he came to the realization, halfway through writing this, he was having like a dispute inside of his head, and he finally realized, wait, this is a fantasy, so people should not be doing that in real life, dancing around and doing weird shit like Chika from Kaguya-sama Love is War, since that's weird. And then he again snuck in another roast of, you know, how this is made for babies, how little babies can understand this, which, you know, if I ever have a kid, I might let them watch some animes, and this might be one. Probably not, because it's kind of weird, but if they want to, that's fine. And then this anime is good for beginners. So overall, this dude snuck in all of the review stuff towards the beginning, didn't really apply much of an analytical way of going through them. He kind of just said that the story is mediocre, and then placed them all out inside of their respective tiers, and then said they're good for beginners, along with some other stuff that I don't understand. So yeah, in all, this is not the best review I've ever seen. I'm not really gonna take this like the last one, since that one was actually meaning to get under the skin. This one just seems like someone didn't like the show, and they didn't really know how to say it in a way that made sense. In all, I give this review a 3 out of 10. For bad grammar, not really making any sense, and not even reviewing the anime he was venting about. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video, but before I end it, I remembered that I actually took a screenshot of another review from Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is the exact opposite. This person right here is hilarious on how much they love Kaguya-sama. So they gave it a 10 out of 10, and this is what they had to say about this anime. Kaguya-sama is super good. The sub is the best sub I have ever heard. It works so well with the music. Kaguya and Shirogane work so well. Even Ishigami, who is a side character, adds so much to the story. It's wonderful. Kaguya-sama will always be in my top 5 animes because of the beautiful visuals and voice acting. I had to buy the manga because it's just that wonderful. I'm waiting for the day when I see Season 2 release. Everyone should try this wonderful show out. You'll certainly love it and will fall in love with it. 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 sound, 9 out of 10 characters, 10 out of 10 overall enjoyment. It's so wholesome. I feel the wholesomeness is beaten out of my heart. So I'm not going to reveal the dude's name, but he has a Kaguya inside of his name, just for the record. That is beautifully written, my man. It wasn't too like grammatically like terrible or anything, but it's just like, as you can see, only 2 people found it helpful. But you know, if you guys just want to feel good, this is what you have to read. This dude had a hell of a time watching this. I'm glad the dude enjoyed it so much. Dude, pick up the manga. Dude he loves the visuals, the sound. He even said at the beginning that the sound plays so well with the characters. It's really nice. So I hope I cleansed your palate with some, you know, neither of them were like real like good reviews and didn't really talk about reasons why the anime was good instead of like a, I don't know, giant fucking essay. But none of you want to read a fucking anime review essay or have me read it to you. I just want to find the funniest ones, the most wholesome ones. Well, this isn't really a trash anime review, but, you know, the other one was kind of a trash anime review. This one was just, this isn't even a review. This is just a wholesome dude writing down some wholesome shit. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and keep on the lookout for my videos.